No, it's definitely somebody impersonating me. He just said the first pic was from my Facebook profile picture, which is those pink Chevy pics. Damn. It does really get cold when you sit down in here. Ugh. I need a blanket. Freaking Canada's getting cold. Hi from Northern California. Bet it's nice and sunny there, isn't it? Hello from Cape Breton. How am I? I'm good. Just finished up the work day. Hi from Dallas. How are you guys doing today? Hi from Australia. Today Toronto is also cold. I have these like big insulated coveys and I've been in and out of them all day because as soon as you like don't move as much, it gets freezing. I'm putting them on and then as soon as I start working harder, I'm like, oh, I'm dying of heat. Hello from Washington. Getting my stitches removed from my arm today. What'd you do? How many left I have? Hi. I don't get what that one was. We watch you at the bar? Like you watch me while I'm at the bar or you're at the bar watching me? If you're at the bar, have a drink for me. Cut my arm with a saw? That's not a good day. Like a chainsaw? My cousin Nova, he does he's an arborist, and when he was working in like Washington State, he was chopping off the top of a tree and his safety, like he like dropped his chainsaw and it didn't like shut the saw off, like something went wrong and he wasn't wearing his chainsaw pants and he cut through his leg. My main girl. 7 teeth pulled the other day. Damn, I do not envy that. I had my wisdom teeth pulled out like 2 years ago. That was enough for me. Hi, Randy. Bet on what color you're gonna wear. What? Was that another comment to an inappropriate comment?
No, I just want to...
Looks like she did not go to school. Hey, I graduated.
Yeah.
It was close, but I graduated. I have a merch site, but I am going to be taking it down and revamping it here soon. It's my age, I'm 24. Thank you. I work on cars, yeah. So welcome to my channel. I restore classic cars and trucks. And I've been doing classic car restoration for 7 years. I used to work on a TV show called Rust Valley Restorers, and I'm a Red Seal ticketed body man. I'm from that show, yeah. From where? Tappan, BC in Canada. I'm 24. I'm like a modern day Letty. That's probably like the best compliment you could ever give a car girl. It was actually the second time I've gotten that. I know it's not true because, I mean, I don't honestly know. What's that actor's name? Is she into cars in real life? Who knows? The other one is Suki. That would be cool. Oh my gosh. I am from BC also. Nice. $23 old. Nice. Hello, Morgan. I don't get what the you can't be real thing is.
Yeah, it's on timeout now.
I'm not married, no. What about my educational status? I graduated high school and I have a red seal and a trade. That's about it. Was never much for sitting in a classroom. Oh, that's what you like about me, I'm real, no bullshit. Yeah, over honesty is a superpower and a curse. Fancy. What's the poster behind me? I think that one's a Russ Rose YouTube channel poster. I don't know if you can see down there, there's like a general tire. I actually need way more banners. I've only got a couple up in the shop and the walls are pretty bare. Am I coming to SEMA? It looks like it. I was not prepared to go to SEMA this year. We actually weren't gonna go. And then I told Kat about SEMA and she's really excited to go. So I think we're getting passes through Sada Paint Company, but right now we're in the process of making enough money to cover our flights and everything. So I have a couple odd jobs coming into the shop next week and hopefully that'll make enough to pay our way. So should potentially be going to SEMA. I know, so the camera's a little blurry. I like chipped like 2 days ago. I like chipped right above my camera and so now it's fuzzy. And when it's in the lights, it's even worse. I didn't realize it till yesterday when I was trying to do that live. So. And it's worse with the light. As soon as the light comes in, it like makes it look way worse. But I got my screen fixed. I need a SEMA fund, yeah. And we went to the swap meet the other day and we sold a bunch of t-shirts. So that covered like one of our flights. And then, yeah, the odd jobs that I have coming next week, I think it's gonna cover the rest. And me and Kat might come, or we're gonna try to see if, like Mike's supposed to be cleaning up his shop right now and he hasn't done any of it and he needs to do this one sponsorship thing. So we're gonna talk to him when he gets back and see if he wants to pay us to clean it up because he's not doing it. And then that'll also go to the SEMA fund. How many hoists in my workshop? I haven't purchased a hoist yet, so none except for this one here in the floor, but it's a really old school hoist and I don't really trust it, so we have not used it. It's basically just something to trip on. I would love to show you guys my garage. You guys can check out my YouTube videos and see it, but if I leave this general area, I'm just gonna lose connection. I can give you a little pan while I sit here. That's one truck. Back of the shop. It's like 2 bays side by side here. There's another bay there. In this like screen, it looks really small, but it's a full-size bay. And then this is my paint booth. And then through this door is like 2 small weird bedrooms. And then at the very end of the shop is like a kitchen area and a bathroom. And then beside on this wall has a door. And then there's another big bay area over there that's like our podcast area. What? Oh, did I? Yeah, that's Kat sitting over there monitoring the comments. Make a zombie killing monster truck, that would be cool. I would love to build monster trucks, okay? I went to a monster truck rally a couple of years ago, and yeah, that would be top tier. But I am way too broke. I'm gonna stick to basic restoration until we have enough money. But if you guys keep, liking, commenting, and subscribing, we might make enough money to build a monster truck. It's 80 in Georgia, nice. Thank you, DH. Am I hiring? No. Not yet. Maybe next year. Do I have a tire changer and wheel balancer? No. But, for the very few vehicles that come through my shop, because we're doing restoration, so it takes a lot of time, I can just get the tire guy right beside me to do it. So unless somebody sponsored me for a tire machine, I wouldn't have much use for it. And we have Mike has a tire machine and balancer up at Rust Bros. And in the 4 years that it was there, it literally only changed over the employees' tires for winter and summer. 2 of them. Oh no, those are the same guy. What's my longest restoration? Well, when I was working on the TV show, we had extremely strict deadlines, so we were busting our butts with quite a large crew. So they were only taking 2 months. But me working by myself and without a 6-person crew and a fully equipped shop, I think the Corvette took me 4 months maybe. But this is my first time, this truck and that Corvette are the first 2 that I've been in my own shop, but also filming for YouTube, which takes up a little bit more time. So still getting used to how much time I need to book things into my shop as a one-man band. Working with a 6-person crew is definitely a delight. But do I still work at Restaurants? I don't. I have my own shop. My shop is really close to Mike's though, and I still do do jobs for Mike. I'll be painting one of his cars again and doing stuff, and I do the odd job for Mike because he doesn't do auto body or paint. So I still do jobs for him. I'm just not his employee anymore. My little brother works at a tire shop too, so I just send my tires to work with him and tell him to change them over. Oh, so I enjoy doing work? Yeah. I would like to say I didn't, but I also can't sit at home or sit still or not be productive. And I really there's lots of portions of my job that I absolutely hate doing, but the metal fab is really fun. Thank you. I'm 24. How's Avery? Avery's doing good. I haven't seen very much of him lately. His shop's kind of away from mine, and We do some like collab videos, but it's been quite a while since I've seen Avery. I did see him briefly at the swap meet, but he was selling t-shirts and so was I, so we didn't really get much time to talk, but I think he's doing good. Seems to be the same old, same old. Avery also has a YouTube channel if you guys aren't following Avery's channel. I think it's under Wildman Restorations. Wild, natural, no makeup. More like I just like can't imagine sitting in front of the mirror for an hour in the morning doing my hair and makeup. It's just like, seems like a waste of time to me. And it's also expensive. I like have like a little bit of makeup, and the only reason I went to a car show not last year, or not this summer, but the summer before, for this event, and one of the car show guys like arranged like a full like makeover thing for me, and then like bought me one of all the makeup. So I do have makeup, I just like makeup's like maybe a once a year thing for me. I'm gonna take you on new jobs. I have a Chevelle that needs work. I have an email link in my bios on all of my social media. I think it's like social biz or whatever. If you guys message, like if you guys are actual real clients looking to get work done, you guys can message that email and with pictures and what you want done, and I like kind of go through that and pick out what I want to do. So if you guys are looking for bodyman or like restore work, but I am trying to like stay with smaller jobs. I've got like my big jobs as my side projects, and then I try to do like jobs that are going to take me under 2 weeks, and then I just like work on the other shop projects on the in between. My day was really good. It was another really productive day for us, so that was awesome. Do I have a restoration team? Nope, it is just me. I don't really know what this sentence means. I wonder how much fine is in Canada.
No, if you're driving with a speed limit, I don't know. Don't get caught.
Yeah, obviously you're not driving something fast enough if you get caught to get a ticket. No, just kidding. My vehicles aren't very fast, but I know every back road. And all the old train tracks. I've never had a driving infraction ticket. Never got a speeding ticket. Yeah, never gotten a ticket. How do I pay myself? I do some client jobs, like whatever, when I need to. Doing lots more client jobs recently, but the YouTube kind of pays my wage between like YouTube, Instagram subscription, Facebook, sponsorships, all that jazz makes enough. I'm definitely not making bank though, but I'm making basically the same I would be making at an ICBC shop right now. And we haven't been doing this for very long. Like the YouTube is only at 45,000 subscribers or something like that. Or I guess maybe it's almost at 50,000. But yeah, the YouTube brings in a lot because ad companies, like all those ads that you guys watching in the YouTube videos that bother you, are the way that we make money. So ad companies basically pay YouTube to have their ads in the videos, and then we get a cut of that. It's like based on per 1,000 views. Yeah, and this isn't like, I'm never gonna be like a production shop. Like, I'm doing restoration. It's a completely different ball game, so I don't really need somebody in here just changing tires and doing brakes, because it's just not what I do here, and I'm gonna be doing like mostly body and paint and metal work. I would, however, in the future, once this is all making more money, hire another mechanic, because I'm not a mechanic. I know a lot of like, you know, I'm a mechanically inclined person, but I don't have the skill set to do everything. I haven't spent enough time wrenching. How's Mike? He's good. He's been gone all week. He's been gone, like leaving at 7 in the morning and back at like 6 o'clock, but I think he's here tomorrow. He's up at his wife's farm doing all the firewood and getting it winter ready. Is that Mike has a wife? So many people don't know that Mike is married. That's awesome. Thank you. It is getting pretty long. Probably due for a haircut. It's also a little rat nasty because, well, I've been working all day and it's been up in a bun. I was stripping some paint today, so it's also full of dust. Am I still going for quick turnaround jobs? Yeah, for the most part. I'm not gonna cut all of my hair off. Maybe like just like the dead ends. I've had long hair my entire life, except for when I was really young and my mom cut my hair into a bob. But yeah, no. I love my long hair. It's a pain in the butt, but. I want to do bodywork on cars and start. Where's the best place to start? Well, if you're interested, save up a little bit money and buy, you know, your base kit of tools, a good hammer, a good dolly, some sanding blocks, and your basic like toolkit, like your sockets and whatever. And then go apply at any shop. Lots of shops will hire people like as detailers. Like I know that a lot of people get into the trade this way. You go work at a ICBC shop or whatever as a detailer. Tell them that you're interested in going to school. Lots of places like Fix Auto and Craftsman Collision and stuff like that, they'll actually pay for your schooling. So you can go work at one of those places and then go take your first year. You have to be an employee at a shop in order to go to trade school. So unless you do like the 8-month long whatever program. But yeah, just go and apply as a detailer and tell them that you're interested in getting your ticket and just work. Takes about 4 years to get your complete red seal, and each year's schooling is pretty cheap. But yeah. Yeah, and the trades is really easy to get into too. So there's such a lack of employees right now. So there's lots of job opportunities. And lots of companies love hiring young people because, they get, especially like being able to send them to school, because then you get all the updated knowledge and practices, and you can come back and show the rest of the shop like what the new practices are and safety regulations and new products and whatever. It's a good investment for them. And also, like, if you're here in Canada, Canada is really cool. So once you go and take your first year in a trade, you actually apply for an apprenticeship grant, and you can get 2 apprenticeship grants, and then you get another grant when you get your red seal. So if you're a girl, you can get 2 $1,500 grants after you complete your first and second year. And then after you get your red seal, you apply for your red seal grant. And that one's $2,500 for women. And the men's grant is $500 lower than the women. So it's like $2,000 grants and then a $2,000 grant. And you can get EI while you go to trade school. So it's basically a win-win. I've done much traveling. Ever been to Ireland? I have been out of Canada one time, and that was last year to go to SEMA in Las Vegas. And I basically only did SEMA. I didn't go and gamble or do anything else. I grew up pretty poor, so there wasn't a whole lot of traveling, and I'm still pretty poor, so there's still not a lot of traveling. I got a bucket list of places I want to go, but all of my money gets sunk into the shop or my house currently. All right, guys, we're gonna get off this live in like 2 more minutes. I keep keeping Kat after her time. I feel so bad. Kat's such a trooper. Here early, stays late, goes home, does work for free. She's the best. Where is on the bucket list? I want to go to Ireland, Scotland. I would like to go see my aunt down in Texas, maybe. I want to go to Mexico, maybe the Caribbean. Basically all the places all white people travel to. So next piece of equipment on my wish list, a metal brake. It's a big one, but I need a metal brake. Not having a metal brake is the bane of my existence. I don't live in a state, I live in a province, British Columbia, Canada. Spent 5 years on a TV show. What country in Africa would you like to visit? I don't know. I'm not a world's map person. Like I said, just barely graduated high school. Oh, somebody thanked you. Kat is the best. Hi from Calgary, Alberta. I'm 24. Yeah, Brazil would be pretty cool. Definitely not pretty enough to do modeling, but it would be a nice thought.
I think she's pretty enough to do modeling, and I'm gonna say that out loud.
I would have to fix my teeth before I could do that. That's okay though. God can only give you so many great things. Mostly gave me a talent, that's about it. Did I ever predict my work would lead to fame? No, not even. I came up here as a 17-year-old kid, still in high school. I had like my first year in auto body, and I was like, do you want to give me a job? And they're like, yeah. And I didn't even really want to do auto body for life. And I mean, I like it now, but at 17, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And yeah, getting the job on the TV show, like my parents were literally like, just go up there for shits and giggles. And then I got the job, and then I was like, okay, well now what? Now I actually have to act like I know what I'm doing on TV. Us is still like, I mean, we're like Canadian famous, so it's like, it's not like we're like superstar fandom. Oh, you're really sweet. All right, guys, I'm gonna let Kat go home for the night, but we'll be back on live tomorrow around 4 o'clock again, so like 4 to 4:30. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out and asking all the questions. You guys rock, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.